St. Lucia's tourism industry is diversifying, with the Isla Resort and Spa being built at Mount Pimard, Reduit. The project aims to increase room capacity and boost the local economy. However, since the start of the construction, the spread of misinformation and miscommunication has tarnished the overall development at Reduit Beach. As such, Invest St. Lucia on Thursday, February 13th, held a press conference with a much-needed update on the development. Octavian Charles, the Chief Executive Officer of Invest St. Lucia, claims that this ignorance is the main reason for the unfavorable sentiments surrounding the development.
We welcome the feedback from the media. We think that presentation will put a lot into perspective in terms of the knowledge of the project, because I think a lack of knowledge of what is happening is perhaps responsible for what we are hearing out there. So we need those types of forums where we can get together, answer the questions. I don't believe the intentions out there are necessarily bad. I don't think so. But I think with the lack of knowledge, that people will make assumptions.
The resort in itself boasts numerous features, including Lifeco, Isla Palm Family Resort, Blue Zone Retail Center, Isla Spa, Isla Cove Adults Only Resort, Isla Villas, Sunset Residences, Blue Zone Residences, the Zenith Conference Center, and the Mount Pimard Beach Park. However, the beach park is public property to house vendors along the beachfront. It is not part of the hotel, but is being built by the developers, with Invest St. Lucia covering the bill. The Tourism and Investment Minister present at Thursday's conference told the media present that construction has not reached that phase of development, but the commitment to fulfill their promise remains.
It's very difficult for anybody with a fair and reasonable mind to look at the development that's taking place with the Caribbean Jewels property and claim that what they were told will be done on the beach for them is not going to be done. They've not even reached that level of that place as yet, because as Candy pointed out, the Lifeco will be the renovation of the old Caribbean Jewels, plus the additional structures that will be built. Once DCA approve for the other components, then construction will start. So what was presented in this very room, there is still a commitment to deliver exactly that to the vendors and to the public.
Also, for those concerned over the historical artifacts on the land, can rest assured no harm will come to them.
In discussion with the developer, we actually pointed out the importance of preserving those artifacts because they have some historical value. Granted, it's World War II, but they still have some value to us. They did a survey of all what existed on the property, and they've made a very clear commitment that they would use those remnants as parts, and there would be no destruction of anything of historical value on the property. And I must say to you, from the start, the developers were very sensitive to that request made by Invest St. Lucia, that there would be no destruction, no, no activity that would undermine what existed there. So everything that is of historical value will remain as is.
Additionally, during her presentation, Isla Resorts Public Relations Consultant Candy Nicholas said,
Isla, the developers, they are genuinely concerned and they genuinely care about giving back to St. Lucia and St. Lucians in the community we call home. And some of the ways that they're going to do that, there are some things that are still half-baked, but through the Isla Foundation, there's going to be a focus, I can tell you, on education and agriculture, which are two major themes for the developers. Currently, 520 St. Lucians are employed, both directly and through subcontractors, and as more permits are granted for other aspects of the project, of course, more people will be employed. Once the project is completed, over 1,000 St. Lucians will be hired.
The cause for concern was raised when vendors became wary of the ongoing construction, which looked nothing like what was presented to them. Residents were also skeptical of the construction, doubting the site of the proposed beach park would be used for the intended purpose. With the update given and the misinformation hopefully cleared, Nicholas is determining for there to be transparency on the project moving forward. For Choice News Now, I am Chelsea Austinay.